What's going on, Voodies? It's your boy, Johnny B. And right away, I want to thank you for supporting the Voodoo Chef podcast. I mean, your support means the world. And you know, Voodoo Chef is my guy. And the podcast, it's pretty entertaining, even when it's not. So make sure 8 o'clock every Tuesday, you're watching this live stream and remind yourself to do so. How do you do that? Like middle-aged messes like me? Yeah, you remind with a tube or a phone. I like the tube myself. Alexa, remind me to watch the Voodoo Chef podcast live streaming every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. There she is. She's reminding me. And now she will every Tuesday. So make sure you do that. Subscribe wherever you like to listen to podcasts and keep showing support. We appreciate it, Voodies.
Voodoo Chef with his magic knife cuts through the air like a ghost in the night. Butter sizzles so on fire, bacon crackles hot desire. Caffeine kicks me awake, I'm alive. Cause fuel the madness, gotta survive. Bourbon's what keeps the demons at bay. Voodoo Chef spell we obey. Butter, bacon, caffeine, comfort, and he's got the cure for whatever's hurting. Butter, bacon, caffeine, comfort, and life's a feast in the chaos for certain.
What is going on, Booties? It's a beautiful day here in Tampa, Florida. Don't need the readers. What am I doing? Maybe trying to see because I can't see anything right now. We're checking in. Let us know where you're checking in from, what you're drinking. Tonight's a great show. We're hanging with the boys. All the family's going to be here tonight. We're going to be hanging out, doing what we do best, talking smack. We'll have our top three, like always. Top three hot sauces. Get yours ready. Maybe a little Florida man. Maybe some Ed Carmack news, too. You know, he comes up with some doozies. He's been sending me stuff all week. And, of course, Knickknack's coming in, and we're going to be playing trivia. He's cheating again. I don't know what the clue means, so you could definitely get a one-up on me because I don't even understand what it says. I don't speak Jedi. Upcoming events, guys. Lots and lots of cool stuff coming up. We're going to be hanging out at the Epicurean Thursday night, 2 days from today, filming the finals of Voodoo Underground. Come out, see who's in the finals, check it out. Believe it or not, there's still a few tickets left online. Log on to the Epicurean Theater website, grab your tickets. Less than 8 tickets left, I believe. That's the good news. The bad news is all of the seats where you get to actually vote have been sold out. So if you do plan on coming out, don't hate us. Don't start throwing shade when you get there. You're going to be able to watch the entire event, but you're not going to be in a voting seat. All of the votes have been taken. It's going to be a great day. Got some good judges coming out. The family's going to be there. We're going to be partying, socially responsible, and having a good time. most importantly, going to crown the winner of Voodoo Underground and recognize them with full tuition scholarship to culinary school. And if you want to know how that plays out, you're going to have to come be there, or else you're going to wait until it airs on the day before Thanksgiving. The final episode will air the day before Thanksgiving. So they'll all be filmed, they'll all be in the can, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. We got Mitch Smithy checking in. What's up? Down in Lutz, drinking some Blue Note. Good for you. My bottles are all gone. People have taken them because right now I'm on the wagon, having some procedures done. Got to stay off the juice for a little while. But don't worry, I'll be back bigger and better than ever. After the finals, we're heading to the Epicurean for a party night. It is a private event, but we will be hanging out on the Epicurean. I think that is March 18th. And then April 11th, we're going to be down at Curtis Hickson Park for Tampa Bay Wine and Food. Make sure you come out. Make sure you come out. Make sure you come out. It is a huge event, and we will be checking in and serving our Cuban Frito burger. And Flea, what's going on? Thanks for checking in, brother. Your food's been looking amazing. Come out to Tampa Bay Wine and Food. It is an event where we do need your vote. We do need you to come out, taste the food, taste Jay's hamburgers too. It's going to be amazing. And if you want to vote for him, that's A-okay. You can vote for Jay. But, we all know who we want to win, Booties. Come out, vote for the Voodoo Chef. Let us have your vote. Time to get this thing rolling. Don't go far, because when we come back, we got the whole family, and we're going right to the top 3.
Secret in the kitchen, spices dancing sharp. Voodoo Chef, got the potion, feel the heat in every bite. You will worship with devotion, flavor takes you to new heights.
So hey, I'm Casey Grillo. I play drums with Queensryche, and I love Voodoo Chef. It's amazing stuff. My wife and I cook with it all the time. Thank you, Voodoo Chef.
Hey, this is Andrew from the Boozy Pig, and when we play with our meat, it's always with the Voodoo Chef.
Hi.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Miss Ruby Red Monroe, all the way from San Francisco, California. Don't forget, you should check out some Voodoo Chef dirt. See, I can be a spokesmodel. Voodoo Chef's dirt is an amazing product. I use it all the time in my kitchen. But also, the fun fact about this product is that a portion of the proceeds go to culinary scholarships, which is really amazing. So if you can, go out, check us out online, Voodoo Chef. Find it at a store near you. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.
Hey guys, I just wanted to tap in real quick and talk to you about the Voodoo Foundation and what it's done for me. My junior year, I started with the foundation in my first competition where I created a quesadilla taco with my partner. It was absolutely amazing. Through that competition, I got to meet a lot of new judges, new people, and open my eyes about what I wanted to do in this industry. My second competition was in my senior year where I once again created another dish, talked to some more people, and learned some new things. Right now I'm working with the foundation and furthering my skills, and it's really helping me improve. So I'll check in with you guys later. If you want to learn more or help donate so you can get other people to start doing what I'm doing, go ahead and click this QR code right here, and it'll give you all the information you need.
Secret in the kitchen, spices dancing sharp. Voodoo Chef, got the potion, feel the heat in every bite. You will worship with devotion, flavor takes you to new heights.
Family is in the house. What's going on, fellas? How we living tonight?
What's happening, sir?
Just rocking and rolling, trying to figure out what the fuck this clue means on the Facebook page. You know,
The fact that you described it to the Facebook. So,
right. Well, when you have 5 Facebook pages, I was referring to the one page. That's what the was there for, the Facebook page. not the Facebook, but the specific Facebook page. Big Eddie C, man, forgive me. I so much going on. I had to put him back on so I could see, because I got to get my 5 food groups candle lit up tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Get this thing fired up. Spider. I told him I was almost burnt all the way out. There it goes. There goes his. We were talking about that today too. I think I told him I was almost out. So he sent me a brand new one, and I'm not going to complain. You can get yours over on galleysense.com, and make sure you check it out. Again, the 5 food groups flavor. If you want to go voodoo, go for it. But that fucking pound cake shit or whatever it is, oh my God.
Lemon pound cake.
Yeah, I was dropping those. I was dropping the melts. I've got the melts for that.
Oh.
I was dropping that in my other candle. So I got that coming up. But absolutely.
Maybe you can do a bathroom one like they do for poopery, because I could use that like the spray whenever I'm at work.
after the Big Eddie C OCS.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah. I could probably leave a bottle of those in every high school's bathroom.
We got everybody checking in. The plates look good, Flea. Absolutely. And I love that you're still cooking and putting those out. We got Jen checking in from Claremont, drinking unsweet tea. Iced tea. I'm drinking my unsweet tea tonight, Jen. Soon as that's gone, though, I will be switching to my Monster water, just trying to do the right thing. And it's going to be a great night, of course. We're going to go into the top three hot sauces here in a little bit. Maybe do a little Florida Man. But, Ed, you sent me a very interesting article today.
It wasn't interesting. It's fucking stupid. That's why
it was stupid. Thanks for checking in, Mr. Steve McGee. Everybody checking in right now. If you haven't liked whatever page you're watching us on, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and like that page. Hit the subscribe button too, so that you get those notifications. Ring the bell, do whatever it is. But most importantly, share it out with everybody so everybody can see where you're hanging out tonight. And don't just do it now. Do it constantly throughout the week as you go back and watch all the VODs. So Ed, you send me crazy shit like all the time.
Shows you what I'm doing at work, which is nothing.
We were talking about Pepe Le Pew last week, and you sent me these things. But today, here's what I got. So I got a link, and there was no picture or anything. I had to click on it. But before I did, it said, could toss with dirt and serve dirty peanuts. Say it real fast for full effect. Okay, thanks, bye. Patrick was doing it in his head. Did you see the light bulb go off?
Yeah, he was thinking more than he should about it.
Well, I was trying to catch up. Kind of like that little statement H tried to get me with on Friday.
I don't remember what it was, but I could imagine.
With the Henway. Henway on the cruise ship. Took me a second to process.
That's okay. Just get him back. Just do the Pulitzer Prize with him. He'll laugh every fucking time like he's ever heard.
So I read, could toss with dirt and serve dirty peanuts. Say it real fast. Okay, thanks. Goodbye. So I'm like, dirty peanuts, man. I'm on this wicked fucking diet, so I'm like hungry all the time. And I'm like, dirty peanuts, man. Dirty peanuts sound good. And then I click on it, and it says, people are seasoning packing peanuts and eating them. So you open the link, and it's talking about people seasoning the packing peanuts, those little foamy things, and fucking eating them. And then I started thinking, wait, Ed knows I'm on a diet. Is he trying to say something? Fuck you, buddy.
I swear that never entered my mind, but I was just like, is it like every year or so there's some fucked up shit that millennials eat, and before it was Tide Pods, and now it's supposedly it's these packing peanuts, which may or may not be safe to eat because they're made out of whatever, like corn fucking husks or some shit. But still, it's like, isn't there enough food in the store to where, we're not in fucking Haiti? I mean, come on, man. It's just,
Ironically, we issued that as a cuisine today in our class, and we got back 3 blank pieces of paper for their report.
Well,
Thanks, Ed. Thanks. You're probably the only one. We got Mark checking in. Of course, Mark from For
What's up,
Granted
Mark?
Consulting, our connection for Blue Note and Coaqua and Murmur and all the other good brands that we love to support and drink. Unfortunately, Mark, I'm mad, but don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to be like Flair after he left WCW and went to WWE. I'm going to be on the comeback real soon, and I'm going to regain my belt. So, wowzers. Busy week. It's coming to an end quickly. And then we get, as I'm sitting here manscaping with my lotion as I'm on the podcast, lighting my candles and moistening my elbows like the weirdo I am.
Wow.
I'm mad,
Metro
Mark, because I'm on the wagon. And I'm having some surgery done next week. I guess you could call it surgery. I got to go Twilight. They're going to inject into my spine, hopefully give me a little bit of relief, which will be great because we've got these big events coming up. That's a secret, Mark. We weren't supposed to talk about that. So my pickleball equipment is on the way. If you did not know, Blue Note Bourbon is the official bourbon of Pickleball USA International, one of those lovely things. And so some of my boys have been out playing pickleball, and Broken Boy ain't playing pickleball, but we're going to get some good photo ops, if you know what I mean. So Blue Note, of course, the official bourbon of the Voodoo Chef. And if you have not had it, my everyday is Crossroads. Our special day is obviously the Blue Note Voodoo Chef Barrel Select Bourbon at 113 proof. Crossroads isn't far behind at 100, but Blue Note Bourbon, they've got everything you need. They got your rye for your old fashions. Of course, get that spicier note in there. If you want a little bit less, you can go to the Juke Joint, which is where we started. But again, we progressed up into the Crossroads, the 100 proof, and now we're at the Barrel Select. Whiskey lovers know how critical temperature variations are to aging whiskey. Blue Note Bourbon is crafted in Memphis, Tennessee, where it is aged in their warehouses located just east of the Mississippi River. And based on its fruity vanilla flavor with smooth oak finish, the unique microclimate of the region with high humidity and steady temperature adds up to create the perfect place for aging. Head down to the Crossroads and jump into a Juke Joint and enjoy every bluesy note of the official bourbon of the Voodoo Chef, Blue Note.
Gotta make a top 3 about everything I see. From the places I've been to the food I wanna eat. Give me a topic, any topic. I'm giving my decree. The best of the best. It's all about my expertise. Top 3. That's how I roll. I'm taking control. From rock to movies, all the way to my favorite TV show. Top 3. Ain't nothing better. My pitch can be beat. So sit back and listen. 'Cause this is my ultimate beat.
Mark pitching in with Crossroads was the most popular bourbon at Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue Festival last week. They ran out. Don't you worry. We got plenty over here if you need some. And pickleball is fun. I could take that many ways there, Mr. Fleener.
Yeah.
But Fleener, maybe you come out and play with us. I don't even know where they play, but I will definitely let you know. Big Eddie C, before we jump into the top 3, I had something else I wanted to share with you.
Okay.
Well, you and I talked. I don't know what the fuck day it was. Sunday. We talked a lot on Sunday about beer and about music, and we were talking about the upcoming podcasts we're getting ready to do. Myself and Chemo, we're getting ready to record the first series of Music. What the fuck's it called? Tracks from when music didn't suck, or
Yes.
some shit like that. I'm sure I could. Here, I'll tell you in 2 seconds. Tracks from when music didn't suck. Isn't that sad? I had to go back to the video to get the name. So we're getting ready to record the first series of episodes for that. And then I hit you up and I'm like, dude, we've talked about it before. Kimo and I are going to be Guitar Forward Records. You and I talked about doing bass, and we've, tossed it and thrown it around. We're getting ready to start recording. Let's get to the bottom of this, where we will talk about music and discuss music on maybe bass forward records. And I'm super excited about that. Any comments on that?
You certainly have quite a few to choose from. I mean, we could always throw in a great record that had no fucking bass if you want to talk about Metallica and Justice for All, but there's just it's really a lot of them are like, there's quite a few that are rhythm driven. It's not just the bass, but the drums, and the guitar is there. And by design, it's kind of like, it's not way out front. It's not the star of the show. It's just in service to the song. And if the rhythm is driving it, it's like, then get the fuck out of the way.
Right. So we're going to start recording those. It's going to be exciting. Keep a lookout for those. They will not be live, but they will post, and they'll post on all the social pages. That's right, Billy Floyd. We're all going for the rock. Look at Big Eddie C, even letting his come in. That's how it's going to be.
This is just a little bit of stubble. Y'all got fucking you got the fucking shrub like that dude in what the fuck was it, Kill Bill. You're going for the Pei Mei look up there. Pat, I don't know, man. That shit gets any longer, fucking ICE is gonna come to your door and send you back to fucking Afghanistan, bro.
Well, he went and met my buddy Gus the barber, who is going to be on the podcast real soon.
Cool.
Gus is probably, in my opinion, the best barber in town, and he's from right here in the neighborhood, which makes it even more cool. So, did they have a bass player on this? Actually, did they have anything other than Vinnie Vincent and Mark Slaughter? And isn't that why Mark Slaughter now has his own band?
Whoa! You better stop that shit.
You're
didn't sing on
about
the album.
First album. Vinnie Vincent kind of wrote his own death with that, but that's all right. Let's talk about the top three tonight. One thing that we use a ton of in my house is hot sauce, and we're gonna play a little top three, talking about hot sauces tonight. And of course, as always, we have to narrow it down to get this thing started. So here we come. Here's the selection we have to work with tonight. You guys take a look. We're going to play along. Pretty simple here. We've got our Asians with the gochujang, the chili garlic, and the sriracha, and then everything you would find closer to home. The Valentina, Dave's Insanity, Tiger Sauce, Tabasco, Cholula, Louisiana Hot, Tapatio, a little of the hot sauce chili habanero from El Yucateca, the Badia ghost pepper sauce, and of course Frank's Red Hot. What we're not looking for is somebody to say, Dana Strum, you're exactly right. We're not looking for somebody to say, oh, well, I don't like Tabasco, but I do like their Chipotle sauce. No, Tabasco is the entire brand of product. So if that's your go-to and Tabasco is your brand, do it. I know they have a whole line of sauce, but we can't sit here and differentiate tonight. So we're going to get this thing started. And I don't know who we started with last week, but Pat, I'm going to throw it to you, buddy. So what we're looking for, we're not looking for our tops. We're looking for our knots. And we're going to get rid of the ones slowly but surely until we narrow this thing down to the top 3 hot sauces of tonight. So, Nick Nack, I give it to you.
All right, so looking at this list here, I'm thinking an easy one for me to get rid of first, one that I haven't heard of or that I'm not familiar with, that Valentino, the one on the left-hand side there. There you
Really?
go. I'm not familiar with that one at all. I'm trying to look at the label here. I don't recognize that one.
Right here, Cholo hot sauce.
Yeah, I just getting rid of it because I don't recognize the logo. I've never had it. I've never heard of it.
Oh, you're gonna have to eat out with me more often when I start slumming it, going to those little Mexi joints. But you know, it can go. It can go because there are. I mean, when we get to the quick of it all, a lot of these are very similar in flavor profile. Big Eddie C, we're coming to you for number 2. And go ahead and put your thoughts in the little chat there. We'd love to see what you have to say. Big Eddie C, what's got to go for you?
For the same reason, almost the same reason as Pat. Not that I haven't heard of it, but I haven't had it. Is Badia Ghost Pepper. I'm not a huge fan of their stuff. Every time I get their spices, it's like the shit that didn't make it out of middle school to high school. It's just not, there's not a lot of profile in that, so I can't imagine that would be any different. And most stuff that says it's got ghost pepper, you look at the fucking ingredients, and the ghost pepper is down beneath the jalapeno and the habanero that they bury it behind. So
yeah, and
bullshit.
If they're using it for the heat, I get it. Well, I'm not a fan. But I get it. I'm not a fan of the entire Badia line. And sometimes you go to the market and they're the only product that'll have what you're looking for, and you're forced to get it. But I do buy their cinnamon sticks. Because they are listed as Mexican. But other than that, it's not much that I jump in for.
It's listed as Mexican. Well, so is most of the fentanyl in the U.S., but I'm still not tasting it.
That was good, buddy.
Right. 345.
We got Mitch Smithy checking in saying, get rid of that Frank's Red Hot shit. Can't put that on anything.
Oh, no. What is wrong with him?
Mitch, we'll come back to that. I'm not going to discard you there, but I've got to get rid of the gochujang for me. Just not my go-to, not in my list. I will hold on to the sambal and the sriracha. Although it's very rare that you find me using these days. They are and have been a staple in my pantry for a long time. Angelina eats sriracha like it's going out of style, and thank God she'll be like, we can only get the Rooster Pop. I'm like, no shit. But she's like, why don't you like sriracha? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe because I ate it like you're eating it now back in 1993. I mean, and I've just burned myself out on it, and it's one of those things.
I never was a fan of that shit, like directly. It was like one time I would have it and I didn't like the sweet edge. And then another time I'd have it and it would just taste like a fucking green pepper. So it was like, this thing's batting 0 at every turn. The only time we've ever used it is if Gina will make Asian sometimes and it requires a squirt. So she'll buy a bottle and use it for that squirt. And then 3 years will pass, and I'm like, fuck, this stuff expired. Time to go.
Well, I guess I was fortunate. I worked with a woman who was a little bit older than me and was from Vietnam. And so she was making food for us all day, all the time. And it was absolutely amazing. So that's where I found the affinity for the products. All right, Patrick, we're coming back to you, my friend, and I mean, for me, it's pretty easy here how I knock these things out. But we're trying to do this as a fam and come up with a group here. So let's see what we get here.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Dave's Gourmet. I don't know who Dave is. I don't know what makes it so gourmet. Label looks kind of cool, but
I think Dave came in to play with Dave's Insanity.
Insanity,
And,
yeah.
And it is pure capsaicin. And it's really funny. Everybody thinks that Dave's Insanity is some mad creation when in reality it's a private label. And you can get Dave's Insanity on the shelf right next to just say Voodoo anything, and they could be the exact same product, and people will taste them side by side. And depending on the sell you're giving them, well, Dave's Insanity is a little hot for me. Well, try the Voodoo. It's a little less hot, and they'll taste it and go, yeah, you're right, it is a little less hot. Or if they want something hotter, you tell them it's hotter, and they're like, damn, this shit's a lot hotter than Dave's. Same shit. Fucking wake up, people. But that tells you about the public you're selling to. So Dave's
Confirmation
Insanity,
bias, man. You think what you want to think.
pure capsaicin. So be careful when you're using Dave's Insanity. Big Eddie C, here we come. We're flying on this thing today.
Okay. I'm trying to look at ones that I've had.
Mitch just came to the epiphany that he's out of hot sauce and needs to go to the store. Well, wait till we're done, Mitch. You'll know what to buy.
I just know that he's not buying Frank's, so it's,
we'll give you choices.
I know what he's not buying.
I'm going to say get rid of the yellow bottle Louisiana hot sauce. To me, that's the little brother that kept picking fights, and Tabasco had to come finish it for him.
Well, you know what? It's not 1978 anymore, Ed. And I agree with you. That was Mom's hot sauce that she used to put on her spaghetti, and it's it's had its time and it has its place, and its place isn't on our list here tonight. I'm probably gonna break a lot of hearts, and I got to do it, but I got to get rid of Tabasco. Tabasco is made with the Tabasco pepper, and it has a very distinct flavor profile and a great taste. And Ed's right. In early 80s, late 80s, man, it was the top of the game, and it was winning fights until people started realizing there's better shit out there, and there's better shit on our list tonight, so it has to go. Only thing that's only good for Tabasco is good for one item. What is it? Anybody know?
Devil crabs.
Oh yeah, and let Gina. Okay, two, because Gina's devil crabs are great, and I will put Tabasco on those.
I think the last time she brought them somewhere that they had a bottle of that Louisiana hot sauce, and I didn't give a shit because I didn't eat it. But it's like, man, y'all need some fixing.
Well, I like Tabasco. Here comes Fleener. Got to have that Tabasco on your empanadas. I much prefer Texas Pete on my empanadas, and we're going to throw honorable mention out to Texas Pete tonight. Sorry you're not on our list. But I like Tabasco on oysters.
Oh, wow.
And I don't eat oysters often, but when I do. Nick Neck, we're back to you, and we're rounding this corner real fast. And Mitch is still out there going, why the fuck's Red Hot still on the list? I bet I could tell you what Pat's not going to take, but
probably
we're going to find out what he is going to take here, and I think I know what he is going to take too.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to get rid of sriracha. Used to love it, used to eat it all the time, but just got tired of it. I don't know.
Totally
overplayed. That's all. Just you use too much.
Totally surprised on that, my friend. Being your
I figured.
I figured. I swore you were going to get rid of the chili habanero hot sauce. Just me. Here comes Mitch. Hey, Mitch, just so you know, you can buy sriracha from Cisco, and they carry the rooster, so you're good to go. Big Eddie C, this is winding down quick here. We're down to tiger sauce. Have you guys had tiger sauce? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I have not. I was just looking at the website really quick. Looks interesting. I haven't had it, but
this is one of me and Angelina's favorites. We don't get it often because the $6 bottle probably lasts about one meal.
Oh, God.
It reminds me of hot sauce, sweet chili sauce, and soy sauce mixed together. It's really fucking good.
Shit.
That's
That sounds
that's
pretty
what
good.
I was thinking when I had it, because there was something in it that I could never put my finger on that wasn't like a traditional inside the box sauce. And that must be it.
We really enjoy this, and we eat it on absolutely everything. But like I said, we go through it so fast that Mama doesn't buy it too often for the house. Cholula quickly becoming the favorite. I think the bottle and the cell is what makes that. Tapatio, if you had it, I don't think it has the main presence that everybody else has. Our chili garlic sauce, our chili habanero sauce, and our Frank's. Big Eddie C, I'm coming to you.
I'm going to bag the Tapatio myself. It just doesn't stand out among the others that remain.
Right? I mean, we're cutting this pretty quick.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? Why is that got such a big window on it? We're cutting this quick here, and we're getting down to the final five, which is going to turn into a 4 and a 3-2-1 real quick. So I am going to take liberty and piss Mitch off completely. And I'm just going to go ahead and call a number 1 because if we don't name Frank's number 1, I don't think we are the chicken wing loving fanatics that we say they are.
Yep.
The originator, not an imitator, the originator in the buffalo chicken wing sauce. I'm going to call that number 1, and I'm going to leave 3 and 2 up to you fellas. What is going away? What's staying? Then we can rank them 2 and 3.
Pat's next. I went last.
So I was saying, I mean, I agree with you for the most part there, Eric. I think I would have made Frank's number 2. As much as I love buffalo sauce, I would use Cholula more readily available for everything else, for my eggs and everything else in the house. I got a bottle of each in my counter or my cabinet right now.
Right.
For me, my number 2 would be Cholula, and then my number 3 would be the Sambal. Only because I have not had the Tiger one.
Big Eddie C, let's talk about it. What would be your 2 and 3?
I would probably go with those as well, honestly. So
I tell you right now, that's got to go.
I don't know the Yucatan. But yeah, that one, the chili garlic. Yeah, we got to have something Asian in the mix these days, man. Shit. So
they tell me when I drink a lot, I look Asian.
All right, look, Smith Hay, if you can't spell rigged and shenanigans, walking on back to fucking Merriam-Webster, goddammit, and get the fuck off of here. Get off my lawn.
We got Dane Brevard checking in. What is going on, brother? Checking in from Dolphin Bistro. Big shout out to Dane for killing it at the Pro Start events this past weekend. He did some amazing work out there with his students. Here you go, Big. A little note from Mitch Smith. Hey, bite his blue note.
And capitalize your first name, fucker. Jesus.
Oh, hey, you know what, guys?
So, Eric, before you go on, 1 second here. I know you're shouting out Dane, but we probably should shout out Flavor down at Marathon for Dolphin Bistro.
Well, yeah, I suck ass. Let's wrap up and I'm so.
Let's go ahead and finish that to correct that before we go on.
Yeah, I'm a dumbass. Let's wrap up our top 3, guys. These are our top 3 hot sauces: Frank's Red Hot Cholula, and of course the Sambal Chili Garlic. Check them out if you've never had them, and if you've never had the Tiger sauce, check it out. It's Rockstar. That's our top 3 hot sauces. And you're right. I did see Flavor this weekend as well. Flavor, my apologies, madman. The man, the myth, the legend. Flavor sitting in front row at the event, chilling with all his students, kicking ass. He said it was like herding cats. I tried to get him to come back and smoke a cigar with me. He was herding cats. And in the middle of the event, I sent him a picture of the Cuban Frita Burger and said, "Don't worry, I didn't forget. I lost my bet. I have to cook you a Frita Burger." And that's a true statement. I owe you a Frita Burger, buddy. What's going on? Marathon. Thanks, Pat. And you know what's funny is Flavor was just at at South Beach Wine and Food down south, and now we're getting ready to participate up here. The guy's just a badass. If you don't follow him, follow his page, man. Follow his page because the guy is fucking a rock star. Well, he's a rock star too. You do with that what you want. You guys do with that what you want. That sounded odd. I'm just saying. Surprised nobody commented on it.
I don't know. I think we've devolved into a whole new low when we got Fleener telling Smithy how to spell shit.
Pretty soon you're going to see the word meese pop up in that fucking text bracket.
Oh.
Oh,
right.
Just when I think we can't get any lower, somebody grabs a fucking shovel and says, "Hold my beer."
So big shout out to my man Chef Flava. Wonderful seeing you this weekend. Always killing the style. Look at that little smug look on his face. Like, you're a lucky motherfucker to be taking a flick with me. And I am, Flav. Always great to see you, man. Always great to see you. It was a great weekend down south. Let's see here. Here's our man Dane. Here's the guys from Crest. And then we got Ralphie in here somewhere. I don't know where, but of course, here I am with Josh Bauer at the end of the night and enjoying a cigar. This photo here is at the beginnings of him choking on his cigar. And I did take that picture and send it to his mom. I said, come on, let's take a picture. And we took a picture. And then he starts choking on a cigar. I said, I'm going to send that to your mom. He goes, Francine? I go, yeah, I still have her number. And then later in the night, he gets a text. And I go, that's me. He goes, you did copy my mom. Hey, here you go. Follow Chef Signature Flavor Catering. And checking in tonight, we got Paul Bonanno. Paul, we just showed your photo of you and your team. Of course, Paul did a great job with his team, taking first place in culinary and taking them to national competition. This may be like the second time in 3 years, the third time in 4 years. I don't know, but I'm sure we're going to find out in a minute. I'm sure he's going to tell us. Here they are. They did a phenomenal job. There he is, hiding in the back there. What a wonderful event. There had to be, 50 times 8, what is that, 400 or 500 people in the room. Again, just a great night, just a wonderful night celebrating student success. It was absolutely amazing. Absolutely. I'm sitting here looking at my pictures going, let's see what we got next here. Here's a wonderful, this may or may not be the cookie entry for the baking competition coming up in April. Just saying. That is a peanut butter and jelly cookie with black and candied bacon on top. And I may or may not have ate like all of those. It's funny. We gave one to somebody yesterday. Third time in 4 years for Paul. We gave one of those cookies to somebody yesterday. And they're like, I don't know. I don't know if I get it. I don't know if I really get it. Then today they come back and they go, you got any more of those cookies? I ate like 6 of them. I'm like, yeah, you don't get it, all right. You ate 6 of them.
Let me get one more just to make sure.
Yeah, that's how I feel about broccoli. That's how I feel about broccoli. I can't get enough broccoli right now. I don't know what it is. Big Eddie C, are we playing tonight?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Ed's like, yeah, Whatever.
I'm
Whatever.
like,
Ed's
playing
like,
what? Guitar? Shit. You know.
Ed's like, I'm good. You know.
No, I'm fucking spacing out like usual.
Ed's like, do you know where I come from?
We're down in the Sunshine State, where the swamps are wild and the gators wait. There's a game show crazier than you ever seen. It's called Florida Man, y'all the ultimate scene. Contestants line up, chance to win some cash, but it ain't no ordinary quiz. This ain't no flash. News headlines flashing on the big screen, guessing true or false, fighting for the dream. Florida Man, yeah, he's headlining the show. True or false, y'all, which way will you go? Florida Man, he's got tales beyond belief. Try to guess, but there's no relief, no relief. Oh, relief.
All right, it's Florida Man. You know how we play. Big Eddie C will read a Florida Man headline, and it is our job to figure out if this is true or just some shit that Ed makes up. And he's pretty believable when he's talks shit. So, you know, we're going to have to play along and let us know what you think. Remember, when we read number one, write number one, true or false, and then 2, 3, because I can't keep up with what number we're on. Ed, do you mind if I go first with the headline?
Oh, no. Go right ahead.
Florida woman fires nearly 1/3 of the United States Department of Education staff on her way to eliminating the United States Department of Education. Is that true or false?
Well, I'm pretty sure that it happened, but it wasn't a Florida woman.
Patrick?
That was my question too. I say I know it happened. I just don't know if she's Florida or not. I'm going to go with true.
Mitch, you saying true. Patrick Gart saying true. Big Eddie C is saying false. And I'm going to tell you, Big Eddie C, you're correct. I pulled one of your shenanigans. It is true. Linda McMahon fired 1/3 of the workforce. Just under 2,200 employees will be gone from the United States Department of Education in an attempt to remove that department completely, having the states rely on themselves for the maintaining of the educational systems. However, she is not from Florida.
No.
And, you know, who knows the impacts that's going to have, but I came across that as I was sitting here, and I'm probably like way behind. But it says here this came out at 11 p.m., this article. I'm sure it happened today. But that's definitely something we're going to have to keep our eyes on. As you know, you're sitting in a room full of educators. Over half the people in the chat room right now are educators or have educators in the family. So that's going to be interesting to follow and see what happens. Although I will tell you, all the renovations we've done at Irwin, my wife says, I'm going to have to talk to your principal and that director. Doge needs to come evaluate what the hell's going on down there. So, all right, Big Eddie. See, I turn it over to you for Florida Man. Here we go.
All righty then. Florida Man story number 1, true or false?
Yes.
Florida man was naked and hallucinating on mushrooms when he killed his mother, police say.
True. Number 1 is true for me.
I'm going to go false on this one.
All right, we got Mitch Smithy coming in at false. I don't even remember what you said. Something about naked and hallucinating on mushrooms.
Killing a mother.
After killing the mother? Oh, I thought you said sleeping with the mother. That's why I said true.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. I heard it right. Mitch Smithy looks like the only one jumping in the game here. Everyone else is afraid to touch his one. But we're going to keep moving. Big Eddie C, where are we at? Oh, you said mushrooms, not meth. And we're not talking about said Edgeman.
Thank God you said it and not me. You forgot a D, Mitch.
Oh,
Took
shit.
Pat a minute there too.
Mitch, I wish I was hanging with you tonight, buddy.
The reason why it's not on camera.
Not yet. Wait for it. All right, Big Eddie. See, it looks like Mitch is the only one playing. Don's not with us yet. He's got about 10 minutes till he joins in. So let's see what you got here. Is this true or false?
So this one, folks, unfortunately, was true. Happened in Miami area last week, Sunrise, Florida. So
Jennifer said
yeah.
number two is true.
Yeah.
I want what she's drinking too. We haven't even done two yet, Jen. She's like, "Oh, you put on the theme song, and I went away for a while. I don't want to see that shit. I thought we were on number two." Oh, happened out in Miami, Big Eddie. See, what else? Anything else on that story?
That was the gist of it, man. The dude was tripping balls on fucking, shrooms and took off all his clothes and shot his mom.
He was mad that she was eating his dirty packing peanuts.
Oh yeah. Somebody was eating either fucking packing peanuts seasoned with fucking Voodoo Nashville or some shit. I don't know, man. Might have made him. Actually, no, it was peanuts with it with what do you call it on it? Incendiary. That fucked him up. He started slobbering and snot flying out of his nose.
That was one of the best ever. That was one of the best ever. I don't know what was better, that we made it happen or watching Workman's face as it was happening.
Oh man. Those were good times. As disgusting as it was great. So
just curious, if we were to do the Voodoo Chef Chicken Bone Challenge again, who would be interested in playing? It's real simple. Everybody gets one chicken wing and they eat it. And if you eat it, what was it, Ed, after a minute? You had to eat it within a minute. And then at the end of the minute, you got another one. And if you eat it, you stay in. And at the end of that minute, you have a minute to eat each wing. And if you finish your wing within that minute, you move on to the next round. You get another wing. And we keep going till nobody's left. I think the record is 6 wings.
I think that was it, man. It was 5 or 6. I'm not even sure the dude finished at 6.
And I'm going to tell you, Cesaroni would have won if he didn't have a 5-foot snot rocket hanging out his nose. I mean, it was like silly putty meets slime. And it was induced by the incendiary on the chicken wings. Man,
classic. He looked like that old fucking Pink Panther movie when he put on the prosthetic nose and it started fucking melting. And he pulled his old boss's tooth and he's just looking at him like, your nose is melting. That's exactly what it looked like. It was like, I think it was Pink Panther Strikes Again where he went crazy and created the death ray in fucking Bavaria. Oh God,
man! I gotta tell you that those were some of the best times. We did it at Johnny B's live in the studio. We did it at the donut shop that's now a wing house, and we did it at the Hot Pepper Festival. I can't remember the name of it, but
I think it was what was it? I Like It Hot Festival or something.
Yeah. That's that. You're right, Ed. Such a creative name. How did I not remember?
It's because you went out to Largo and it like fucks you up. It's that's like the redneck vortex out there, man. Shit.
Yes, it is. But it is the home to our good friend Chef Michael Buttacavoli, who's opening up a new restaurant in Oldsmar, and I cannot wait. Mm-hmm. I cannot wait.
Very cool.
3 miles from the house. It will become a regular haunt for us.
Oh, nice.
So I'm looking for the Chicken Bones Challenge photo album, which I can't seem to find in my photos. But if I come across it as we continue with Florida Man here, I will definitely take a pause and bring those out. if Max Sherrard checks in, everybody make sure we check him because he won the very first Chicken Bones Challenge. And I think I want to tell you he won with like 2 wings or something stupid because
It was.
they're that fucking hot.
Yeah. Somebody couldn't even finish that first one.
Bill Workman, when we were making the wings, just the steam, because you put the sauce on, you toss them in the bowl. Bill's like, dude, I think these might kill somebody. And we put them in a pan. Then I took like 3 more bottles of the hot sauce and just dumped it on top. And he's like, dude, what is wrong with you?
Oh, yeah, that stuff was fucking pungent, man. It was awesome. Holy shit.
And we're sitting here going, we got to do it again. I will tell you, neither Big Eddie C, Bill Workman, or myself ate a single one of those fucking wings.
No, I think I did one time, and all I did was bitch and piss and moan for 15 minutes. And that was after eating one of those fucking Go-Gurts. It was still hot. Shit.
This is fucked up that we're just giggling over this, but
I know. It's just such pleasure in the misfortune of others.
Well, in the ignorance of others that go, I got this. I could do this. Okay.
Yeah, there were some people, they got their confidence fucked in that. It was great.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. All right, Big Eddie C. Florida man number 2.
Okay, story number 2. This one, not exactly a Florida man, a Florida boy calls 911 after mom ate his ice cream.
I'm going true, pussy motherfucker.
I'm going to go true as well. I'm just thinking what would happen if Lucas did that shit.
Wait. I know what would happen.
I'm just like thinking in my head, like, what would happen here?
I know what would happen. Patrick would get mad. Patrick would get mad, and Diana would beat his ass and really have to get in trouble.
Yeah. If he'd have called 911 on his mom for that, dude, if I were you, I would just get in the fucking car, gas up down the street, keep on fucking going like Springsteen in that song. I went out for a ride and never came back. You would not want to go home to that. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
There it is. So this is the extra bottles poured on top.
Oh,
but
God.
Just look at that spatter. I mean, God, that is just so beautiful right there. I don't even think Dexter would complain about that. And I got to tell you, you might look at that and go, man, that looks good. I would eat it. Well, we'll set up a competition if you really want to get in, but don't say we didn't warn you. Because this shit right here, right, sign the waiver. Because on a scale from 1 to 10, this here is a 15. We made it just for people who say, yeah, but do you got anything hot?
Oh, damn. Knee stress. Oh, God.
All right, we got 2 trues. We're going to take Jennifer's number 2 as true right now. Let us know if you think the little wussy ass called the police because mommy ate his ice cream. And we'll find out if this Florida boy is a true story or not. Mitch says he just wants to watch the event. It's a joy. It really is a joy to watch.
Oh, yeah. Just not for the reasons you think.
All right, Eddie. See, I guess nobody cares whether we're playing Florida Man or not. What do you got there?
Okay, so this one was true, but not in Florida. It was true in, where the fuck is this? Near Racine, Wisconsin. 4-year-old boy said mom was being bad because she ate his ice cream. So the cops came and nobody got arrested, but, they had fun with it. And because I guess in a small town you could. I texted the link to the story to my wife, and she said she would definitely beat his ass. I said, no. That'd be the last time the kid ever got ice cream. I can tell you right now, I'd have given the little shit some vegan froyo for the rest of the year. and in some stupid ass flavor like fucking corn and salmon, like they serve in Argentina. I'd have fixed your ass. Oh yeah.
How about some chicken bone challenge yogurt ice cream for him?
Oh fuck yeah! Incendiary ice cream. Shit yeah.
and I do got to tell you that name all the credit in the world for the name Incendiary to Big Ed Carmack. I told him we were trying to come up with a name for our hot sauce, and he says, "I always wanted to call a hot sauce this," and he tells me Incendiary, but sin has to be in all caps. And so we called it Incendiary with sin in all caps, and we refer to it as sin sauce. It's only available by special order these days, but if you want it, we can get you 72 bottles of it and ship it to you, because that's the minimum order and the minimum amount that we put on the chicken wings for Chicken Bones Challenge. All right, Big Eddie C. Florida man number 3, bringing it home.
Oh, story number 3. True or false? Florida man accused of taking out man bits in back of lift ride from Walmart to mobile home park.
Wait. Oh, in a lift ride. I was like, in a lift. I was like, what?
So much going on in that one sentence.
Right? I mean, and ironically, this came after the Chicken Bones Challenge.
Exposure, a ride share, Walmart, a trailer park.
I'm staying true with this one, too. I mean, although he probably had to be put in the ride share because he was drunk and it was a free ride share home, because it's not like Florida man can really afford Uber. Mitch is coming in at true. Fleener said true on this one. Or maybe that was for the last one. There's no number.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
What does that matter? Just like whose line is anyway? Points are made up. Doesn't really matter. It's all good.
Fleener just wants the game over so he can see if we're running the cameo ending or the new ending.
And then he'll go to bed and not play trivia. Right. Hey.
All right. I got to get up early, guys. What time? About a half hour after y'all. We got Jen in a true. I think everybody's in a true, Big Eddie C. Where are we at on this?
I can't fool anybody on this. It's too specific. And it was true. And this is the part where I'm going to have the there's no mic, so I'll just drop the phone on it. You only need one guess where this happened. The guy said he took his junk out basically because they were uncomfortable. I don't know if he was drunk, but if you combine exposure, a lift ride, Walmart, and a trailer park, there's only one fucking place this could happen, guys.
I'm guessing Newport.
Polk County. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Yep, it really happened.
All right, we got to give one last. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Because I'm fucking things up. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hey, that's how we that's how we play Florida Man.
Down in the Sunshine State, where the swamps are wild and the gators wait, there's a game show crazier than you ever seen. It's called Florida Man, y'all the ultimate scene.
All right, before we get too far and start moving into trivia here, which, we're still about 30 minutes away if anybody wants to get in, I do have to talk about the High School Recipe Challenge presented by Kaiser University. We do this every year. We ask students to tell us they want to compete and participate, and then we send out seasonings all across the state to anybody that wants to participate. And they have to create a voodoo-inspired dish. And we've got some amazing entries this year. I want Big Eddie C. I thought that was a bottle of bourbon for a minute. I was going to be like, I'm so proud of you. I want to give a big shout out to Apollo Gonzalez for winning the Voodoo Chef High School Recipe Challenge. And I'm going to share with you. We'll go backwards. Let's go to his dish and talk about this here. Look at this amazing dish right here. And when you look at this and you're thinking, well, what do you mean amazing dish? We have to go back to the beginning now to understand what he made here. He started by making his own bao buns, his own steam buns, made these from scratch. And one of my chefs that judges with me, as we were reading through the recipes, we're like, wow, he made his own bao. That's pretty cool. And then we're like, wait a minute, couldn't he just submit a recipe and then buy his bao? Absolutely. But if you look at the bao in the picture here, you could see some inconsistencies that lead you to believe he actually made the bao. It doesn't have that machine perfection, which you get from some of the mass-produced store-boughts. So he made his own bao. And then we go into the sweet and spicy pork loin, where he cubes it down, takes his hoisin Korean chili glaze, and he adds Voodoo Chef to the mix, creating a brand new flavor profile, following the expectations of the process. Does his infused jasmine rice, puts a little voodoo into that as well with the cilantro. And I'll tell you, these are dishes that you would see come out of the Voodoo Kitchen. That's what's also very cool. And then even though he probably could have got by with the bao and the rice, he added some smashed potatoes. And of course, we all know I've never met a carbohydrate I didn't like. So when you check this out, just again, same flavor profiles. And this one got me as I'm reading his recipe. I'm like, I'm glancing. First, I do the skim, right? And I'm like, Korean chili, garlic clove. I'm like, what the fuck? Idiot fucked it up. Put it on there twice. And then I'm like, I'm reading it and I'm like, oh, look at that. Idiot fucking read it wrong. Because I would have put 5 tablespoons divided and explained how to use it. But he listed it out separately. He's got some going in the potato and some for a drizzle. And then you look here at this wonderful, wonderful creation and dish. First place, $10,000 scholarship to Kaiser University. Have to give Apollo just a great, great shout out. And of course, we call him out, ask him to come up on stage, and he had to work. So he got called into work, missed the entire event, and couldn't show up. So Chef Bates came up on and accepted for him. Just a wonderful night. And we'll show you the second place entry coming from right here in Tampa, Florida, from Ethan Weiss. And we're not going to go all the way. Ethan Weissenritter. We're going to stop at Weiss. Created a empanada. And we're going to show you the picture before, and then we'll go back and talk about what this is. Just again, another wonderful plate. Check this out. If this doesn't make you hungry, I don't know. We've got our empanada here. And of course, not a traditional serving. This isn't something we would normally see and how we'd receive it. But because they have to submit their recipes for the event, I thought this was very creative, cutting it open so we could see what's inside. These recipes get shipped to us with photographs, and that's the only evidence, along with the chef's signatures, that they're making these dishes. So he called this the Cuban Soul Empanada. He marinades the pork butt himself, smokes it himself. It's got Voodoo Red on it. The sauce is stone ground mustard, mayonnaise, honey, and Voodoo Chef Red. And then the filling is ham, salami, dill pickle, Swiss cheese, cabbage, along with that pork. And I got excited. It said dough and cooking. And I'm like, if this motherfucker made his own dough. But he bought empanada dough, as 90% of anybody making empanadas does. Just a wonderful, wonderful, thoughtful, related to home entry. And I think that's what hit me most. It's pretty much a Cuban sandwich with cabbage instead of the shredded lettuce, which is what I'd use. The only feedback we could give this gentleman, because when you look at the cook on this thing, the cook is phenomenal. the garnish. You got a little cabbage salad over here. You have your upscale Tampa sauce right here, mayonnaise and mustard at the end of the day, and all the components of the Cuban sandwich inside that empanada, and that cook is just spot on. The only critique we could give this guy was maybe create it with a little more product on the plate so we have more to look at. Make it a shareable plate so we're looking at more stuff. But even then, you're like, is that really a critique? Is that really a critique? So just well done. First place, second place, Ethan Weissenritter receiving $5,000 scholarship to Kaiser University. And everybody that entered, every entry is receiving $2,000 scholarship. An amazing job by everybody. We cannot push anybody aside. I'm going to show one more dish because it was that fucking beautiful. I just can't remember who made it. But when you see this dish, here we go. When you see this dish and the presentation that you have on this dish and how beautiful this dish looks, I'm like, I want to eat that. And that's all I kept saying is I want to eat that. Where can I eat that? And although it spawned those remarks, it was not a winning dish for other reasons inside the criteria. But this presentation is just absolutely beautiful. I think this presentation is absolutely beautiful. This makes me want to eat this dish. I think that's gorgeous with the chili thread on top. We're not going to critique the dish. That's not why we're here. But Emma Thomas, you did an amazing job. A very, very, very close third place. Just amazing. Just amazing. Everybody did a great job. And, when we look at those, it's why we do what we do. We want to inspire people to create, no matter which competition we're doing. When we do the burger competition with Voodoo Underground, a lot of people say, why don't we do high-end dishes? Well, we do with the High School Recipe Challenge. You just have to opt in to participate. And you could see the type of dishes that we're getting. I could see those dishes on the Epicurean menu tomorrow. And that's the quality of product we get in. And it's why we do what we do, to inspire students to just get better at their craft, and we celebrate them for it. And hopefully it makes them better in the long run. We'll be doing it again on Thursday with the burgers, filming the burgers. You're not going to see posts or anything about the winners because we want you to watch the TV show. And if you really, really, really want to support, want to participate, want to help us continue to do what we do, you saw Aiden at the beginning of the show talking about the Voodoo Chef Foundation. This is what it all spawns from. Hit that QR code, make a donation. $5, $20, $100, $1,000, whatever you feel you can give. And then do it again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Because, we stood on stage at this award banquet and they were giving away $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 to these students to go to school. Some were receiving $15,000, $20,000 to go to school. And I'm going to tell you, it's still not enough. When you go to school to be a banker, you're working in a pretend world. When you're working to become a chef, we're working with tangible, expensive products that we have to buy. We're not working in the theoretical. We have to work in the practical, which means we have to get real products and really work with them and fuck up a million times over until we get it right. And so in order to do that, we have to have a different tuition at our school. And for kids to come, it takes money. So hit those QR codes, make those donations. let us keep doing what we do. Mitch's most profound statement yet tonight. Yep. And I mean, there's not much more we can say. There's not much more we could say. Hit the QR code. Patrick's got the link in the little chat room there. Click on that, and let's see how many kids we can help this year. We're already at the $50,000. We're over the $50,000 mark this year. Already over the $50,000 mark in scholarship given away. It's going to take a lot more. We can't simply rely on these folks. We want to add you to this list. So jump on and see what we could do. Hit that link in the chat room. I want to see what this one does. Oh, this one just erases us. This one you could still see us. This one, it's much better looking. But hit it. Help us out. You're not helping us out at all. I mean, we're still drinking iced tea just like you guys, buying our bourbon just like you guys. We take all the money. We help students go to school. And you know what? If you watch their faces when they receive these scholarships and their awards, just to create, we're doing so much, and then to be recognized, we're doing more, and then to actually help them to that next level, that's the pinnacle on the cake. Jump in, help us do what we do.
I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about the bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the Voodoo Chef.
Pat's got it up in the link. Trivia is right around the corner. I think it's the tally is 6-2, right?
6-2. True statement.
Yeah. So I won the first 6. And then I lost the past 2. You fuckers.
Yep.
So if you want to get in on trivia, the link's right there. Click the link. Jump in the room. Yes, we're talking to you, Mitch, even though you've been hitting that blue note all night. Jen, we haven't seen you in the trivia room, I think, ever. Jen will come in and cook with us, but she ain't playing trivia. And Fleener, I know it might be past your bedtime, but don't worry. We won't tell your daddy, Andy Griffith, that you didn't come play.
About 15 minutes ago that was posted.
Oh, yeah, of course he did. And there's Mitchell checking in. Let's see who else we can get in this room for trivia. Why don't you say we call it 3 minutes till trivia? You guys good with that?
Let's do it.
3 minutes till trivia. The link's in the chat room. Click it, and we're going to fire it up. You got 3 minutes. Click those buttons.
What's going on, Voodies? Gonna have to flip it around. It's because we're sitting down low, because we got a box opening for the final podcast of the year. You know, like everybody else that does their box openings, we're gonna break out our wine key, because that's what we have here in Voodoo Studios. We're gonna cut this bad boy open, and we're gonna check out what's inside. Now, knowing who gave it to me, I think I kind of got an idea. But we're going to open it up here live and check it out together. So this package came to me from my good friends over at Monster. And we've been hanging out with the Monster now for, a couple years. And it started out doing some things on the Gasparilla parade routes and leading into, just... they're at every one of our events, and we couldn't thank them enough. And I can't thank them enough for this end-of-the-year gift, especially my man Ryan over it. Oh, just tell you how massive this thing is. I'm getting a workout. Look at this insanity. All right, we're gonna rip this out of the plastic here. We're really gonna get this bad boy going. This is a throwback to the 80s. Check out this boombox, bump box, monster box, whatever you want to call it. Bluetooth speaker. Has mic inputs, aux inputs, remote control to control everything. And I couldn't thank my boys at Monster enough for taking care of the Voodoo Chef and the Voodoo Chef Foundation so that we can party like monsters every day. Guys, if you don't know about Monster Energy, check them out. In my opinion, some of the coolest guys on the planet. Oh, big shout out to our guys at Monster. Ryan Ulrich, just fucking amazing dude. Lord Ulrich from where's he from? Lord Ulrich from Van Liechtenstein or something. You can change your station. Ed, can you change your station in life? We talked about that on Saturday too.
Oh yeah.
Unless your name is Lord Ulrich from A Knight's Tale, you cannot change your station. Because not everybody's gonna get knighted at the end of the show. God, that's a great movie. That should be a trivia question tonight. I'd get them all right. We have a pirate on our team. He's in that movie. All right, quick. We'll start trivia now. Mitch just left. Let's start now so I can get 3 questions in.
Wow, I've never seen Mitch move so fast.
All right, so I guess Fleener's in bed. We're going to bring Mitch in, and we're just going to hang out and chat for a while as we play trivia. What's going on, buddy?
That's mean. I had to get a refill.
Dude, I was just messing with you. I saw you get up. You've been out in the sun, my friend.
No, I've been drinking.
Thanks for the clarity. And I got to tell you, I've never noticed, but whatever's over your door, over your right shoulder, it makes that look like a silhouette, like I'm at the shooting range. Pow, pow, pow. And I'm not drinking.
No, it was one of those educator days.
Yeah, you lost today?
Yeah. Almost left today.
That's too bad. Dude. That's too bad. I've been there. I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
That days like those suck, man.
Yep. But have a few drinks, reset, go back tomorrow.
And I hate to get on the soapbox, but we're not sitting in a classroom teaching the Pythagorean theorem. No offense, and Ed doesn't fall into this category anyway. Ed teaches every fucking goddamn subject except PE. We're dealing with 8 different kids at 8 different fucking cooks, 8 at different stages, different times. And that's just one group. And then you got to go over to the next group because you got like 35 kids in a class, dude. And everybody's like, well, you're a chef, and you're in a kitchen. And then, yeah, fuck you. We're not working with trained people. We're training people. There's a difference. There's a fucking difference. So I feel for you, buddy. And, call me anytime. Even if you just want to fucking cuss me out instead of the situation at hand. Because
if I'd had time today, I might have.
I feel you. We had Italian ice at our school today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said, hey, you guys are awesome. Let us buy everybody Italian ice. I had rainbow.
Mm. So you're worth shaved ice that costs them pennies
Nothing.
to the dollar,
Right.
and then some sugar colored syrup.
Yep. Why? What did you get? Well, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I'll have a drink with you on Thursday night. And
Sounds
a
good.
cigar. And a cigar.
Woohoo!
Definitely,
Looking up already.
definitely a cigar. How about that?
What
We
a
just have to
pair.
remember to bring them because they don't have cigars there.
Hmm.
I'm out. I got to pick some up.
Ed, you gonna have a cigar with us?
Absolutely not.
I know Patrick will.
I will. Normally, no was my answer up until a few months ago.
We brought you over to the dark side.
Uh-huh. You did. My answer is
You know,
no for how many
Uh-huh.
years?
almost 40. You know, I'm thinking I'm going to be close to the cathedral. I might go get some Americans, like, because over there they're rolled and put in the case. They're not rolled and shipped. So it's
Are
going to
you
be
going to get
fresher.
the right one this time?
I know, right? Because the other night I thought I got an American. I got a brick house, but you know, we were like bulls in China shops because it was so crowded and there were so many people there. And I really felt like a bull in a China shop, and I was getting very frustrated being inside that building. And when we went outside, I was a lot better.
Yeah.
And it might have been because I had a Jack 10 in my hand.
Hey, if you go pick up
Yep.
2, I'll send you the money.
Dude, if I go and I get one, I got you, dude. I got you. Mitch, what's going on over at the school? Anything cool? Anything fun? Anything new?
Oh, let me tell you. My kids just killed Mardi Gras last week. Killed it.
You did the
Absolutely
black,
killed
you did NOLA, and you did a lot of creations with that. I forgot about that. Did you get any photos?
Yeah, I posted a few.
On what page are they on?
Mine.
Insta or Facebook?
It should be on both because my Facebook goes to my Insta. And then I think that the students posted a few things. At least they were supposed to. But let me tell you, I have somebody already asking what spices we were using. He's going to come back and check them out. But the Cajun pasta and the shrimp po' boy were like the 2 favorites.
Dude, I would have loved to try both.
Well, we're open this Thursday, 11 to 1, and Friday, 11 to 1. Down in
open
South
this Friday?
Tampa. Yep, we're open 2 days a week now. That's why I said we killed it.
Wait.
Killed it.
I may or may not be off on Friday.
There might be a po' boy in your future.
And whatever. I'll eat them all. I'll buy them all.
Po' boy with a side of gumbo.
You know, I was talking about you and your program today with one of the directors and about how super cool and unique it is. I think you are the only true program in Hillsborough County where you can enter directly from the street into the culinary program to sit down and enjoy a nice meal created by students, and it's quality. It's badass. I only know one other program in the state that's like. I'm not saying it's not. I mean, Dolphin Bistro for Dane. I know it's flavor. Might have a street access as well, but Billy D'Annunzio in Gainesville had direct access. You didn't have to go through the main office to get in, and you know it's a safety nightmare. But to be able to do what we do, it just expedites things a lot better.
The experience these kids get is remarkable, and I've seen some kids actually just start to shine. I mean, we don't want to look at their classwork. We just want to look at what they do. And yeah. Oh yeah, there we go.
So how many people did you serve this week?
We probably did 80 to 90 covers.
That's nice, dude. Look at that gumbo.
That picture there, I took students to the Tampa Club, and Chef Nipper showed them how to make gumbo. So we use his recipe for the gumbo.
How did they say it turned out compared to who's that? Wait, who's that?
That's Chef Nipper. He used to be the one that ran the Tampa Club kitchen. I mean, he worked under Julia Child and Jacques Pepe out in
Very
France.
cool.
Yeah.
Very sweet, dude.
Mhm.
I know
I gotta
that
tell
young
you-
man right there.
It was culture shock for my students seeing the
That's
Yeah.
his, man. You guys did a great job emulating that.
students make the bread. The pickles are house made.
You're
The
making your own
rummel-
bread now.
Yep.
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
So we
Very
do
proud of you.
French bread for the po' boys and an
What
Italian
kind
bread.
of bread are you using?
It's a French bread recipe for the po' boy, and then Italian bread for the muffaletta.
What type of French bread?
I don't know. It's a recipe that said French bread that's good for Creole baguettes.
What'd you call me?
Yeah, exactly.
I was fishing, dude. And look at that. Ed Gina makes an amazing muffaletta, doesn't she? Or does she
Yeah,
like it?
she goes top shelf when she does it.
Yeah, I remember. And she got mad because I wouldn't eat it.
That's got
Olive
mortadella, capicola, and ham on it.
And look
And
at that
the,
olive tapenade on there.
Yep, that looks amazing.
That looks great, dude. I wouldn't touch it. But it looks amazing. I don't care for olives. Dude, that's great, dude. That's absolutely amazing. I might have to take a drive on Friday. What time do you open?
11 o'clock. 11 to 1. You're welcome early. You know that.
Yeah, but my early would be I have a 7 o'clock meeting, so my early would be 8 o'clock.
Well, you can watch them get everything ready.
Oh, look who woke up from his slumber.
Yeah, Rip Van
Wow, that's
Tinkle.
amazing. I don't know
Just in
how
time for trivia. Just in time for trivia.
just in time.
Yeah, get your ass in here. What?
Just in time. Here we go. It's time for me to kick your ass, I hope.
1, 2, 3, start to play through the games. Let's seize the day. Contestants ready, stand up tall, get ready to face the voodoo chef's call. Guitars raging, drums pound loud, and the stage show will make you proud. Guess the answer, show your might, bring the fire, shine so bright. Voodoo games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. Voodoo games, show what you got. Beat the chef, give it all you got. Voodoo games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. Voodoo games, show what you got. Beat the chef, give it all you've got.
All right, it's time for Voodoo Games. I've called him out. He heard Muffaletta and he woke up out of his slumber, but he's not going to join us this week. So it's just going to be us here playing a little Voodoo Games. And if you watch, which I know you do, you know how it's played. Patrick's going to tell us what we're playing today. He'll read a question. If you think you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. Patrick will call upon whomever he hears first, and they'll get a chance to answer the question. They answer it right, they get a point. They get it wrong, no harm, no foul. Everybody else will get a chance to answer the question until someone gets it right. Everybody gets one shot, and then we go from there. Laugh out loud. I can't. Everyone is asleep. and you don't wake up an elementary school teacher laugh out loud, I'll play in the summer when they don't
Whoa,
go.
whoa! I call shenanigans, man. My wife
Yeah.
teaches elementary.
Wait. Fleener has a new name.
Mhm.
And that'll tell me if I spelt it right.
I would say copy and paste from above, but you're taking that's very risky.
No, I didn't copy and paste.
No, I'm saying if you did that, it's kind of risky.
I mean, you saw me 2-finger type there. All right. I already feel cheated, so you know. Patrick was out putting stuff out on Facebook earlier, and I don't trust him.
There may or may not be one answer out there on Facebook for tonight's trivia. It may or may not be. Maybe.
Well, Eric, I'm working at a 9-question handicap right now.
How's that? Because I know them all?
No, I've been drinking too much.
Hey, Mitch, just going to tell you, no such thing. And Mitch, I'm also going to tell you that on Friday, tickets go on sale for WWE Saturday night's main event, Sunday's NXT Battleground, and Monday Night Raw. All 3 events here in Tampa. And you said you wanted to go to a live event.
Absolutely.
So what you're saying is these people, I can't even read that fucking shit. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow because people in the comments type stupid shit and got me mad already. And the dates are March. Is it what? I don't know what month it is. What month is it now?
Still March.
May 24 through 27. May 24 through 27. So
I'll have to check, make sure I don't have graduation that week.
It did say pre-sale on Wednesday, but it's not open. So if anybody knows about excuses, are you sure you're going to be able to go out on a school night there, Fleener? Oh, all right. I didn't see anything on the pre-sale flea. I checked it out. I hope you take Peter to that because WWE events are a spectacle, whether they're house events or on TV. To have a Saturday night main event being shot here, that's going to be amazing, especially because I believe these events are pre-WrestleMania. So we're still going to be on the road to WrestleMania, which is going to make it amazing. So super, super cool. All right, Pat, I'll turn it over to you because I'll talk about WWE all night. Fuck you, Chris Craig, for not coming in and doing our Monday Night Raw view. See what I did there? See what I did there?
All right. So for tonight for trivia, we got a bunch of random questions. We got some stuff from art, entertainment, geography, history. You know, just a little bit of everything.
Well, damn, Patrick, you cheated. I just read up on all my Star Trek shit.
That probably wouldn't help you for the one.
Sorry, Star Wars. Never mind.
That's read away. It's not going to help you, Mitch.
One down. Your turn.
Only one. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What publication uses the motto "America's finest news source"?
Voodoo. Fox News.
Not correct.
Mitch.
Ed, Mitch. Ed. Okay.
You said a news publication?
So I'll read the question again verbatim here. What publication uses the motto "America's finest news source"?
USA Today?
Not correct. Mitch.
New York Times.
Not correct. So never said it was a news publication. Correct answer is The Onion.
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
God. Bring tears to my eyes.
No pun intended. All right.
Boom.
Even when it's not.
Yeah, right.
Even when it's not. Touche. And if anybody knows, I got in
Alright.
trouble for that one.
Fuck. All right. Question number 2.
How do you lose track on number 2?
No, I didn't. I thought you were going to say something, so I waited. But then you stopped talking, so I'm like, all right, I'll continue then. I was pausing. All right, number 2. Who recorded "The Fool on the Hill" in 1968?
The what on the hill?
Fool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Shit.
That's not it.
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
I'm going to go with Joe Cocker, and if you want to hear a remake of it, you can buy the new upcoming album from Evan Stanley and Nick Simmons in their 2025 rendition and their folk band version of the song. Coming out soon.
That was a really long answer just for me to say no. Okay. Ed or Mitch?
I'll guess Johnny
Okay.
Cash.
No, not correct. Mitch.
what was the year?
68.
1968.
Tom Jones.
Tom
Jones.
What's his name?
Tom Jones.
Paul Simon.
That's not correct either. Wow, should have put more hints on Facebook tonight. Correct answer I was looking for was the Beatles.
Oh, God. Nah, I didn't care. If the Beatles came out today, would they? And by today, I mean with the same mass amount of music available, would they still be as big a hit?
Yeah, because if you put what they did, if you bumped them back to now, then everything that was influenced by them wouldn't have existed either.
I didn't mean that. I mean, with the amount of music we have readily available to us. I mean, we have so much music available to us in so many different genres. If it was that widespread, would the Beatles still have been as big a hit?
I think so
No.
because they did something that nobody else was doing, and if they turned around and did something that nobody else was doing, they'd stand out.
Just a question. Check out Red Voodoo. Fucking amazing. Okay.
All right.
Hey, is this going to be the only game where Patrick's going to be the winner?
Probably.
Well, it's looking that way. All right. So normally I never get a chance to win. Now here we go. So question number 3, may or may not tie to the hint I put out tonight.
God damn it.
Entertainment question. What planet is home to the Jedi Temple in Star Wars? Not Star Trek, Mitch.
Mitch.
Ed and then Mitch.
Is it Tatooine?
Not correct. Mitch.
Is that one that begins with the P, right? That you put on Facebook?
Voodoo.
I did not put any on there that begin with the P. So the answer is no. Voodoo.
Coruscant.
Coruscant.
There you go.
Coruscant.
That's the one. Coruscant. Yep.
Good job, Eric.
Yeah, he's able to find it fast enough. That's all.
I had to go to Facebook.
Yeah, the answer's on there.
The sad part is I read all about that and I didn't have to. I only had to know Coruscant or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what?
Yep.
I got jokes with that word too, but we'll keep going.
All right. Question number 4. In which city would you find Wembley Stadium?
Voodoo.
Mitch.
Voodoo and then Mitch.
I'm going to go with Birmingham.
Not correct. Mitch.
London.
London. Fuck. Wembley Stadium is in London.
I thought that was too easy an answer.
There's a bonus question for you, Eric. What kind of turf do they play on?
Natural.
Grass, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Question 5, geography. What 2 countries share the Matterhorn?
Ed. Switzerland and Austria.
Not correct.
Voodoo. Switzerland and Sweden.
Not correct. Ed. Mitch.
Switzerland and Italy.
That's the one right there. There we go.
Damn it.
Gentlemen, thank you for limiting the choices for me.
1 point, Mitch.
Mitch, drink some more.
Yeah.
All right. Keeping a close game here. Going into question 6, 2 points, Mitch, 1 point, Voodoo.
Shut up, Pat.
Okay. Question number 6. What board game was invented in the polio wing of a hospital?
I
Mitch,
got jokes.
Mitch.
Monopoly.
Not correct.
Ed,
Ed.
life.
Nope. Voodoo.
Parcheesi.
Not correct. Correct answer I was looking for was Candyland.
Laura said Operation.
Was it Hungry Hippos?
Oh man! All right, all right. Questions are a little harder tonight than I anticipated. That's all right. Question number 7. Shark Island was an infamous Civil War era prison in what U.S. state?
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
South Carolina.
Not correct.
Mitch,
Mitch.
Virginia.
Not correct. Ed.
Louisiana.
Not correct. Yeah, goddamn, Florida man here. It's correct answer is Florida.
Shark Island? That was a great
Shark
band
Island.
in the 80s. Did one good
That's what it
album.
says.
You
Shark
know
Island,
what?
Civil War era prison.
It reminds me of the second release from Spinal Tap, Shark Sandwich, which got officially reviewed as shit sandwich. Keep a lookout for the new Spinal Tap movie coming out.
Are you adding useless knowledge to useless trivia?
Absolutely, man. Spinal Tap is one of the greatest bands on the planet.
Yeah, I'm proud
We
of
were
it.
rating rock and roll bands. They're the Shane Falco of rock and roll bands.
Greatest never was.
All right. All right. Question number 8. What food item has a warning label reading, "Do not use with fresh or frozen pineapple, kiwi, ginger,
Mitch,
Mitch,
Jello.
Jello."
What?
Game over.
Wow.
I 1, 2, 3, and not yet. Next one would be we have a potential tie.
How is that
No,
real?
we have a tie. So right now I got 3 points, Mitch. I got 1 point, Voodoo. Going on to question 9. If you answer 9 and 10 correct, we got a tie. 11 for the tiebreaker.
I'm more pissed at how the fuck did you know that?
You want to know why? Because I've used it before.
Jello?
I make a cherry Coke salad, and I tried other things before, and you have to read the warning label. It will not gel with certain enzymes in certain fruits. I need another drink. I know too much.
Go ahead,
Wow.
Poppy. Get another
Pineapple,
drink. We'll wait for you.
kiwi, ginger.
Quick,
I'll be
go
darned.
now. Go now.
All right. All right.
Go
So
get a
question
refill,
number, question number 9 here. If Ed or Mitch get it correct, then it is game over. All right. So with question number 9, geography question.
Oh,
Which African country has the
Oh.
longest Mediterranean coastline?
Ed.
Ed.
Morocco.
Not correct. Mitch.
Israel.
Not correct. All right, Voodoo.
Congo.
Not correct.
No. Mediterranean. Libya.
Libya. That was the one. Yep, that would have been the one if you answered it first.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I
Game's
mean, it's
over.
still the
now.
answer, but
Won.
yeah, game's over either way, right? No, nobody got it.
Oh man.
Wait.
Mitch,
Is
you
that
won.
Is that 2 in a row?
It's 2 in a row, Poppy.
Mhm. Yeah.
You're looking like wait. Nixon.
Sure, that
9 in a row for me. Zonked.
And you just not. You're like, I don't give a shit. I know all the answers. Fuck all y'all.
No, I don't. I didn't know most of that shit. Fuck no. The only one I remembered knowing was Wembley. I got beat to it.
Yeah, but I didn't trust him. I didn't want to say London. I didn't trust him.
It's too obvious.
Yeah, he's gonna say, didn't happen in Florida.
Yep, 4-year-old.
And all right, cool. So with that, we're gonna wait just a couple seconds here because I have a feeling that Eric's gonna bring himself back in. He went ahead and just exited himself out of the entire room. That's
Unlike
something
the
he's done
80s. I'm sitting here playing with my mouse. You shouldn't do that.
We don't want to hear about that.
Well, Just because you won, sometimes.
Like sore loser here. He's like,
Wait,
I'm done.
wait,
It's like,
wait.
fuck it, I'm done.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm taking my ball. I'm going
I'm
home.
done.
That was
won.
great, man. Like,
I
just
I
so
won
conspicuous.
2 out of what, the last
Two?
15?
You won 2 out of the last 2.
Ha ha.
You did. Why don't you brag about a stat that's of value? I won 2 out of the
Okay,
last
okay.
2.
How about this? I doubled my wins from last year.
There's another good one.
Yeah.
Do you know how pissed I was when Leo won an Academy Award? I used to be able to say I've won the same amount of Academy Awards as Leonardo DiCaprio. That was on my resume for a long time. Right? We need Hugh in this room right now.
Oh my God.
All right, Mitch, tell everybody where they could find you guys and what they could do to get a hold of Knight's Tavern if they want to, where they can see those photos. We talked about them. They might have got in the chat room. I don't know, but tell us how we can find you guys.
RHS _Knights Tavern on Instagram, and coming soon, we'll have a Facebook page and a website for the Tavern Booster.
Oh, nice. Congratulations on that. That's a big deal. And if you don't know, that is you can donate money directly to the program. You don't have to go through the school. They have their own booster program, which means the money is dedicated directly to the culinary program, not for anything else, which when you're in such a big high school, I don't think it's tough to see. And I'm not talking about Robinson. I'm talking about most schools. It's not difficult to see the money that goes into the football program, the baseball program, the cheer program, the basketball, the facilities that we're getting across the district are amazing. The Knights Tavern got renovated as part of an entire school reno. It wasn't something that they did special like they do for these other programs. To be able to have your own booster club sets you apart and allows you to be able to do things for your students that most of the times you might not be able to. So congratulations on that. And if you go to RHS _Knights Tavern on Instagram, I'm sure when that comes live, we'll have all the information to find it right there. That's a big deal.
If anybody wants more information, they can reach out to me on Facebook.
That's Mitchell Smith. Hey,
Mr. Smith. Hey,
that's what Siri calls you.
That's
Big
what
Eddie. What's that?
Siri calls everybody in the family. Like I like call Francis, calling Francis Smith.
Right? It's funny, Mitch. I was. Everybody knows where I'm hanging out. You're coming to hang out with me on Thursday night. We got the finals of the Voodoo Underground. I appreciate you coming to hang out. I was going to tell you I'm off on Friday. I have a 7:00 meeting and then I'm off. So I was going to say, shit, we should go play poker on Thursday night because I can come back home and go to bed. So we could go out and play poker all night. And then I'm like, as soon as I saw you, and I'm like, fuck, I got Underground. I can't go play poker.
I'm sitting there thinking, well, we might be able to make it. I mean, if we finish, if he gets finished up and you clean up, and then we can.
No, because here's what's going to happen, and Patrick will attest to this. He's been there. I'll pick and push around whatever food we have and is in front of me, and then as soon as the night's over, I'll fucking find somebody to make me a homage to Burns, and I'll eat half of that for dinner.
We can go play next Thursday. There's no school next week, so we don't have to be up Friday.
Oh, that's a true statement. That's a true statement.
I'll put aside 40.
I'm gonna put that in my calendar right now, and I'd love to invite everybody to come, but it's a private event, and we are guests, so we can't invite outside in. As much as I'd love to have everybody there. So Big Eddie C, I hear there's a new bar opening up down there on South McDill.
Well, there was.
I don't remember the name of it, but they got liquor in the front and poker in the rear.
Oh,
thanks,
my
Mitch.
kind of place. Got me all over it.
Careful, you might get some STDs.
You might what?
You might get some STDs. Be careful.
Dude, all I know is we just moved to 2 a.m.
Yeah. We're headed for that 3:45. You know it.
Right? Pretty
Glad
soon.
to do my part.
Pretty soon we're going to be on right before the vacuum cleaner infomercial, dude. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting. It's coming. But that's wait, that went back to the other joke. So going. We just got to stop now. We're going to get in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my
Over
God.
ahead.
Should we keep the puns going?
You like the one I told H that even he didn't laugh at? Oh man.
Wait, H didn't laugh at a joke?
No, I told him the worst dad joke ever, where I said I wasn't feeling so good, so I went to the psychiatrist. I said, I'm having mental problems, man. I identify as a set of curtains. And he told me, pull yourself together, man.
That was awful.
You know it's got to be a turd if H doesn't start cackling.
Well, when we start picking on him about laughing, if we pick on him when he's laughing before he starts, he kind of gets grumpy and shuts down. But if he gets going, if he gets going and you pick on him, he won't stop. He's like, wait, stop, wait.
Well, he's like the Michigan J. Frog. fucking frog don't do shit on stage, and in a moment everybody leaves like everybody don't Michigan rock, you know.
That's one of the
Bury him in
best
a fucking
ever,
box.
bro. That's not like every student we ever taught, right?
Yeah, exactly. Can't do shit
All
in
right.
the spotlight.
Hey, next week, I think, but I'm not 100% sure, we have Gus the Barber on the podcast. And Patrick's like, no? Who do we have?
Well, you have an event next week, or we might have an event next week. I don't know. You said you were trying to figure that out.
Oh, yeah, we ain't here next Tuesday.
Correct.
Oh, we don't have Gus the Barber. And the week after that, we have Chef Bates coming in from Wekiva High School in the middle of the state. And then we'll have Gus the Barber after that.
April 1st. Yep, that'll be April 1st.
Our boy Wicked's on. It's been a hot minute, gentlemen. We need some new music. We love you too, guys. It's going to be a rocking time. Let's get back in touch. Look at we got our little drum snap there. I'd love to say we're going to close out the podcast tonight with a little Wicked Roots, but we just don't have time. We're doing great, man. We miss you guys too. Make sure you hit me up. Let's get you guys back on the podcast soon. Find out exactly what's going on, where we're at.
Yeah. They've been busy. They've been real busy.
Kicking ass, taking names. But unfortunately for us, it's time to go. Till next time, guys.